YouTube, what is up with y'all tonight? This is Nail Goodfella Nail coming through with, it's kind of hard what I'm gonna call this, man. A partial talk video, but a analyzation. So, got the Jordan 3 Chlorophyll joint. As far as like what I think about this, as far as it like, you know, not selling out or whatever. Not too many people was educated on Tinker, Hatfield colorways for the various Jordans that dropped. The Jordan 10, the Jordan 3, and lastly the Jordan 8. The Jordan 8 being the best colorway to me. Then number 2 being the Jordan 3 with the chlorophyll. Number 3 being the Jordan 10 Tinker. They using the color from the Hirachi Light. So these are the chlorophyll joints. As far as like why I think the chlorophyll 3s didn't really too much sell is again because they didn't too much educate people on the colors. And the reason why I picked up on it, man, is because you rarely see Jordan 3s in a decent colorway. They don't drop that many Jordan 3s anyway, like in different colorways rather, that's like really worth getting. I mean, you know, they had the other ones that look just like damn near like the white cement 3s. Then they had like the sky blue, all, you know, like I wasn't really too much feeling some of them colors. And I guess the closest one would probably be the one that almost looked like a white cement 3, but they was called the infrared 3s or something like that. Then they had the like the cool gray 3s, or the, what's the ones with the crimson 3s. I didn't too much care for that, man. Like it was just like the Jordan 3 is a classic, but they was missing with some of the Retro Plus colorways. That this Retro Plus colorway, when I actually seen it, I couldn't wait to get it. And this is one of them colorways that like I didn't want to pay $190 neither. So the good people at Kicks USA end up having that good sale a few days ago or whatever. And these actually came in. And another thing too, man, they don't even put the little pamphlet that you're usually supposed to get with the Jordan 3s as far as telling you about the air unit in the box anymore. Like, but I thought this was supposed to be like OG and stuff. So of course you get the little green hang tag. You know, a lot of people really don't too much care for this 3. Again, I think one of the major things was price. But as far as colorway and all that stuff go, maybe they didn't too much care enough. You know what I mean? So this is just gonna be a little bit, again, more quick overview of what I think about it. And I actually have the Nike Air Trainer one. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to use the color from this right here. And this is the Nike Air Trainer 1 from 2012. The only person I've seen on YouTube is Joe Dan. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm gonna see a younger guy pull these out. But that's what I'm talking about as far as like doing the due diligence or whatever. There's no knock to them. If you're not into the color, you're not into the color. But I definitely believe that Nike could have ran with more of this. I need to clean this, man. But I definitely believe Nike could have ran more with this. Actually brought this sneaker out or mentioned this thing. Like this is a pivotal part of Nike history. Like, this is the first Nike Air Trainer 1. Like, this is the first Nike Air Trainer. This is Nike Air Trainer 1. Got the Velcro strap. Like, everything originates from something. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like when you releasing like heritage models or whatever, like when you pay a homage to like a colorway or something like that, and you know, now we are in the midst of hype beasting and all that. I think hype beast is starting to lightweight die out because not that many hype beasts or limited worthy shoes are coming out all like that anymore. But we're in the, you know, when you coming out with heritage like colorways, and what I mean by heritage colorway, this is a known colorway in a way. Like when you say, if anybody that actually collects sneakers, know Nike or whatever, and you've been doing it for a while, when somebody say chlorophyll, you think about these. You know what I mean? Just like when they say the neon 95s, like you don't think, you know, infrared 95s, you think about the neon green 95s, or something like that. So this is one of the things that stick true to it, like the Air Max 1, you know, it got more of that old state kind of like colorway with the red, university red and the gray and the white and all that stuff. So anyway, so this is what that is. You know what I mean? It's something like that. These came out in 87 as well. These came out in 88. And these joints, yo, and again, MJO Dan, man, he should be like, he should be labeled, he should be one of the GOATs for collecting, like, for real, dude. Like, cause I had to watch that video like 5 times because wasn't nobody else doing this. They wasn't showing this. So, and I actually care to know about this. I don't know if there's any other younger viewers that actually care, but yeah, this is what that sneaker is copying off of. One of the things that I do like that they did with the Air Jordan 3 Chlorophyll joint though, is that they actually made this sale. You know, again, you got a lot of kickback off that. Now, this is a white sneaker, right? If this is a white midsole, it's gonna turn yellow anyway. It's gonna turn sale like this on here. Like, they're starting to turn sale on the Air Trainer 1s. And that's just natural when you have like a white midsole. And this kind of material does that over time. This rubber cap, you know, the oxidation, everything, gonna get to it. Me, as far as the aging go, y'all know how I feel about age. I got a 20-minute video talk about sneaker character and aging. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things I really welcome. Again, as long as you keep it clean and everything, and you can avoid the foggy bubble or whatever. But I know this is actually going to eggnog and lemonade up. And I know they're trying to simulate what happens to these on here. And that's what I kind of wanted them to do with the Mocha 3s. I know some people is against that. As far as these past week releases, you know, the Mocha 3s just came out, and then these came out a few weeks ago. Like, you really, again, you don't really too much get Jordan 3s that's really worth copping all like that. They don't really drop them that much. You know, Jordan 10s, they drop those a lot. Jordan 6s, they drop those a lot. Maybe the Jordan 4 sometime. But it's like Jordan 6, Jordan 9, like, especially they really overdid the Jordan 6 like so much the past few years. But the Jordan 3, you hardly find different creative colorways with this sneaker. I feel like they can actually do more and create more fire colorways. It depends on whoever the person is at Jordan brand that creates the colorways or come up with the themes or whatever. Like, if they just put out more dope colorways or more free colorways, you know, in a good way. And I mean, like, freak the model, like, put good colorways on it. Hey man, I think you got a banger on your hands. Now, as far as that price point, that 190 plus tax, I'm still not feeling that. But what do y'all think though, man? Did y'all cop this, or did y'all follow the crowd and just kind of pass over this sneaker? You know, a lot of people passed over it, and for good reason, because you had the Concords dropping, you got the Mocha 3s that came out. Concords obviously already came out. I don't want you to think I shot this in the past, but you have more heat coming out, so these are kind of like overlooked. And some people probably just didn't care. It probably wasn't even overlooked. This probably just looked ugly to some people. One of the things I'm starting to notice that a lot of people want real Jordan 3 print, like this right here. Like, every time a black elephant print comes out, people do not, like, that's a trend that I've noticed. Like, people does not, I guess people don't really too much care for black elephant print. Same thing happened with these, man. Like, this has black elephant print. I don't know if the OGs had like maybe brown or something elephant print, but these had black elephant print. Can't wait till they come out with the fire reds with the Nike Air on the back though. That'll definitely be flames. This would have been cool too if they actually put Nike Air on the back, because obviously if you really want to copy the Chlorophyll 3s, I mean the Chlorophyll trainers, they actually have Nike Air on the back like that. So again, Nike, Jordan brand, when y'all going into those heritage models, those heritage colorways, do it, man, do it. You know what I mean? Like, run with that story and explain it a little bit more. But I mean, but who am I to say all that though, man? I mean, if you really want the kick and you actually know the history and you know the due diligence and all that stuff, you gonna cop anyway. You know, you don't care about what other people say. You know what I mean? It's just interesting when, you know, one of your favorite brands, Nike / Jordan brand, they tell a story sometimes. And my thing is just this though, man. You know, this is not just some random sneaker colorway where it's like, oh yeah, he was wearing like green socks when he was playing golf, so these are the green ones or whatever. Like, this is just, that's why I say I was making a big deal about it, because it's more of a heritage colorway, heritage model. So when you imitating this, a piece of the history, you know, I thought they had probably a better well executed it. But I'm not mad. I feel like this is a different colorway. You don't really get too many green and gray and black colorways anyway of any sneaker all like that. Again, with the Jordan 3, you don't too much hot colorways all like that. Y'all probably might not think this is hot. I think it was hot, but I just didn't want to pay that hot. That price wasn't so hot, basically. So, and again, my list, Jordan 8s is number 1 for the Tinker colorways. This is number 2. And the Jordan 10 Tinker is number 3 as far as like how I think about them as far as popularity go. Me personally, what I like favorite, like, will I get the Jordan 10? I'm kind of, the Jordan 10 Tinker, maybe, kind of, sort of, but I don't know. I kind of been budging towards that Orlando. That Orlando joint starting to fall in price too. But at the same time, that Tinker joint, that Tinker 10, you don't see an all blue 10 that often. Now, they did have an all blue 10 a few years ago. The Los Angeles one, when they actually did another city pair. Remember, they did the Chicago, they did Detroit or something. I don't know, I forgot. Charlotte, yeah. North Carolina, Charlotte, and the LA, you know what I mean? They had a mini city run. Now, those is Retro Plus colorways. Those wasn't OG, but shout out to, I want that Seattle colorway too, of the Jordan 10. But this right here, as far as where I stand on it, I think it's classic. This is one of them. This is the kind of stuff that happened between like real people that like collect and some people that don't. Now, maybe some people sleeping, but this is one of them colorways that, like, when years pass and time pass, you know, the significance of this start going up. And, you know, that people want crazy prices for this. Like, now you could probably get this for like 130, 140 roughly. I got mine for like 112 shipped, so I really definitely couldn't beat that deal. So I was on it quick. But as far as like prices now, I didn't even see that now at Kicks USA. But you know, it's probably like at 159 right now. But just try StockX or something. But yeah, so with this though, man, crazy fly flames. The price is going. Now, this is not for resellers, but I'm just saying, like, for in the future, because years pass. Again, people be wanting kicks like this. So, you know, and I've seen that happen before, like with the ceramic 7s and stuff. Y'all probably don't even know what those are. Most people don't, but you could just go do a Google research or whatever. But I just feel like this is one of them kicks that people might probably want in the future once they get their knowledge game up, and, you know, maybe if they want to dig in the vault and get these. I want Nike to drop these again and drop them the OG way instead of this new 2012 way where they had all these perforations, because the OG had less perforations in it. But hey, man, I'm just a dude in this man cave complaining about kicks because I love them, man. So rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Neil Goodfella Neil. Peace.